Dumelang, Sanbonani, Limacheruni, Abshin, Huyemwore. Good morning. Program Director, Minister Zizi Kotwa, Ministers and Deputy Ministers here present, President of South African Rugby Union, Mr. Mark Alexander, representatives of SARU here present with us. As we have already heard, Head Coach Jacques Ninaba, Director of Rugby, Rassi Rasmus, I believe, is not here. Coaching and supporting staff who have enabled this victory. Sia Kolisi, and of course, our gladiator, Springboks, Amabokoboko. This is a moment of great celebration, and it is a joy for me to receive you here at the Union Buildings at the executive seat of our government. Amapokopoko Diboke, you are the reigning, victorious, undefeated champions of the world in rugby. I want that to sink in, undefeated. Because many teams had hoped that they would defeat you in Paris. You came back with this wonderful, beautiful, gold-heavy trophy. You brought it back to South Africa as you promised to do. At the Stade de France on Saturday night, as I sat next to President Macron, President of France, a country you had defeated, you as our gladiator, Springboks, you strode off the pitch of victory and you truly walked into being legends. You are our legends, and we want to applaud you for that. Never in the history of world rugby has any team in the whole world, in the history of world rugby, won the cup 4 times. Until now. In doing so, you have lifted the spirits of the entire nation and you filled us with pride. South Africans were on tenterhooks on Saturday night and you lifted their spirits as you won the cup and brought it back home. You have united the people of South Africa. The words Amabokoboko, go Boke, are being shouted from rooftops by black, white, young and old, urban and rural dwellers in all our national languages, including the most recent national language, the sign language. Over the past 8 weeks, this country has been a sea of gold and green. People who haven't even followed rugby before or been interested in the game are now talking with confidence about scrums, about rucks, about drop kicks, about tries, even when they don't know what they are talking about. Most of you in the team have become household names. You go into people's homes, you hear them repeat the names of all of you. I was, yes, even Elizabeth. As we went to France, I was told that I should memorize all your names. And they said, be like Madiba. He knew all the names of the team that won the first World Cup. Yes, and I did memorize all the names. The performance of the Springboks in this year's Rugby World Cup has captured people's imagination all over the world, as well as on our continent. We have received many words and messages of congratulations from a number of heads of state on our continent. In many ways, they saw this win as a win for Africa. And we thank you for lifting the name of our continent at an international level. You have energized our people in a way not seen in a long time. It has reminded us that even amidst our many challenges, there is always room for optimism and hope. I have said before that we do not make light of the challenges that our country faces. We certainly do not imagine that a sporting victory can and will wish them away. And yet, I want to say that the event of last Saturday, this week, today, and the next, is about celebrating the glory of the Springboks. Glory that did not come easy, and glory that is richly deserved. And when I addressed you as a team, I say, when you win, and I didn't say if, I said, when you win this cup, you will move into immortality. And today, as a team, you are immortal. You have made us really proud. For everything, there is a time. This is the time of our national heroes, the Springboks. Let us celebrate them. Let us give them their due. And I know that many South Africans would like the team and the management team to do a parade in every town, in every village in the country. But our country is so big. It's 1.26 million square million kilometers. It is not possible for them to go to every village and every town. Let us rejoice in the fact that they are here. They brought the cup back. Their journey to France on Saturday was as much about our journey towards nationhood as it was about sporting excellence. It was as much about the power of transformation and unity. So we are joyful. We are in celebratory mood. As a nation, it was a monumental, historic, and deeply symbolic occasion. This win is hugely monumental. The Springboks' 4 championships have all taken place in the years since we became a democracy. As Sia has said in the interviews, many of the players in this team have to overcome significant obstacles to get here. You said, Sia, that as a young black child growing up in Zwede in the Eastern Cape, you never dreamt that you would become a professional rugby player or end up being a captain of the national team. You all, Amabokoboko, with all the scars that you are bearing, and I've been looking at you, many of you have bandages, You bear scars that you acquired during this whole 8-week period. You are a testament of the power of a dream. You come from different parts of our country. You are as diverse as the people of South Africa, and we are proud that we are represented by such a diverse team where every one of us as South Africans can see themselves represented in the team. So it is for this reason that I applaud you, and I want to acknowledge the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, the South African Rugby Union, SA Rugby sponsors and partners, and all the stakeholders in the rugby fraternity who are working to promote excellence in sports. And I want to end by thanking Minister Zizi Kodwa for staying the course, for going out to camp out there in France to make sure that they bring the cup back home. Yesterday we were overjoyed when the Proteas won a most significant match also against New Zealand. Not that New Zealand has become easy pickings for us. They are a tough team and a tough nation. But we are pleased that you as the Springboks and the Proteas have been able to compete against some of the best teams in the world, and to have beaten the New Zealanders gives us a lot of joy. And thank you very much for doing so. So we salute you and we congratulate you and we thank you for uniting our nation and being the symbols of unity, of excellence. Sithi go boke, ama boko boko siyabonga.